You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of Noise Media Network, hosted by Audrey-Bell-Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County and beyond. Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land and all of my friends around the world. It's a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County. It is literally 78 degrees already. 78, y'all. 78 degrees already, going up to a high of 88. So it's going to be hot today. You hear what I'm saying? But that's okay. It's a beautiful day. It is a beautiful day. Today is June the 6th. It's also Pride Month. I think I mentioned that yesterday. So it's Pride Month. It's also Calves and Karst Day. Have no idea what that is, Calves and Karst. It's D-Day. It's Memorial Day in South Korea right now. It's National Applesauce Cake Day. Never had an applesauce cake day. If I did, nobody told me. National Cynthia. So if your name is Cynthia, shout out to all the Cynthias in the world. I don't think I've heard a person named Cynthia in a very long time. Cynthia. National Drive-In Movie Day. That would be nice, but where are you going to find one of those these days? That would be really cool. National Eyewear Day. So shout out to all of us who wear glasses, yes, or shades. I love shades. That's like my third business one day. National Gardening Exercise Day. That's a good healthy way to get out in the environment and do some exercise and get some sunshine and dig in the dirt and connect with the earth. Yeah, National Gardening Exercise Day. National Higher Education Day. Shout out to all of those who are in higher education and those who are planning on getting a higher education. You can do it. National Yo-Yo Day. Yeah, you know what a yo-yo is? Remember the yo-yo? Like I had yo-yos, my brother and I. We had yo-yos when we were kids. So the kids now probably don't know what a yo-yo is. Like, what is that? That's a yo-yo. Yo-yo. I can just hear them saying that. Queensland Day. Queensland Day. Russian Language Day. Russian Language Day. Visually Impaired People Day. Visually Impaired People Day. World Green Roof Day. Not exactly sure what that is, but it's World Green Roof Day. World Pest Day. That's like every day. You got a pest, whether it's a human pest or a bug, every day. Somebody got a pest every day. Healthcare Executives Appreciation Week. So shout out to all the healthcare executives out there. And it's also Lingo Ning Kalyan Day. Have no idea what that is, but it's a day. Those are your national days for the day. Let's keep this train rolling and get on with horoscopes. Brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyssen for today, Tuesday, June the 6th. We're going to kick it up. Let me just tell y'all something real quick, right? So I was looking at these shoes because I got to do a photo shoot. I got to do a photo shoot on the 24th. And I was looking at these shoes, and the shoes are gorgeous. But when I tell you that I'm a victim of retargeting, not a victim, but when you go online, you look at something, they have a pixel on their website that retargets you. So whenever you go on anywhere on the internet, the shoes will follow you or whatever you have searched on. These shoes have been following me since I searched them out. And when I tell you, every time I see a new ad, it's some other cute shoes in the ad that I just want to click on and buy. Like I'm looking at it right now, right? I'm about to do the horoscopes. I'm looking at the ad because it's popped up on my horoscope screen because I went to the website to look at the shoes the first time. There's 6 new shoes that I really want to try on. And the heel on one of them is just amazing. And I'm like, I want that shoe. I think I'm going to get that shoe though. And I don't buy a lot of shoes. Not high heel shoes. These are gorgeous though. It's like right now it's like 1, 2, 3 that I'm thinking I'm definitely going to buy because I love the heel. Yeah, beautiful. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with y'all. All right, let's keep this train rolling. We're going to get on with these horoscopes. We're going to kick it off like we always do, and that is with Aries. Your temper could get the better of you if you confront personal situations. You would need to spend extra time sorting through your work. Visitors may drop by unexpectedly, resulting in tension with your lover. That's right. You don't want nobody just dropping by your house. Do you drop by people's house unexpectedly? No, you call first and say, hey, I'm about to stop by. That's what you do. That's the right thing to do. Because you don't know what they're doing. And if he don't like who's ever dropping by, that's probably the other problem. Because most of the time, people don't care. But if they don't really like that person, that makes it worse. So you need to tell them, before you come to my house, you need to call first. Especially if your boo don't like it. I'm just saying. Taurus, you could find yourself caught in a one-sided relationship. You'll find you're detail-oriented today. Uncertainties about your home may cause tension. All right, listen here. You don't want to be caught in a one-sided relationship. You just don't. So if you know, Taurus, that you're in a one-sided relationship, either get out of the relationship or make that person step up to the plate and meet you halfway. Who wants to be in a one-sided relationship now? If you just refuse to come to terms with that, and you just don't care that you're in a one-sided relationship, hey, then do your thing. Hey, what do we know? But otherwise, you know what? Say, you know what? This relationship is one-sided, and I'm going to need you to do your part and meet me halfway. However, if you don't want to do your part, I'm going to have to bounce. That's it. It's that simple. I'm just saying, I'm not staying here where it's a one-sided relationship. That's what you say. That's it. It's simple. Keep it moving. Gemini, you may need a physical outlet that will help you relieve your tension. Some of the best opportunities will crop up if you keep an open mind. Your lover probably won't put up with your behavior. How you acting, Gemini? Which twin is out today? The twin is out today. That's the reason the lover won't put up with you. What you got going on today? They're not in the mood right now. They are not in the mood. So you might want to fix that. You know, go out, do some physical activity so you can get the tension off you. Otherwise, your lover is saying, not today, baby. I ain't in the mood for this. All right? Cancer, spend some time with the one you love. It's all about love. I done read every horoscope, and I think it had something about a couple, a lover, or something going on. Cancer, spend some time with the one you love. Pleasure trips will be satisfying. Try to keep any mood swings under control. They may result in alienation. You can offer to help others, but back off if they appear to be offended by your persistence. All right, spend some time with your lover. You see Gemini and Taurus, they all having problems with theirs. One-sided relationship. The other one's gonna get mad at the other ones. The other one got tension. Every horoscope I just read, the first four had something to do with the person that you love. Cancer, show your person some love so there is no tension and the person not mad and all that kind of stuff. And you're not tensed up. Show them some love today, baby. Show them some love. Oh Lord, Leo, new romantic partners. This is a day of love. I ain't even playing. This is the fifth horoscope. It's about love. New romantic partners will evolve through group endeavors. However, the association may not likely last. Uncertain changes regarding your personal life are evident. Join a club that will work off excess energy, but consider ways of doing it without spending the money. What kind of club you going to join? Okay, you can join a walking club. You can do that. You can probably join a meditation in the park club. Just go to meetup.com. It's free to get on there and search, find you a group, join that group, and go out and get rid of some of that excess energy. I'm just saying, if you need to. In the meantime, you're going to find a new romantic partner, but that's not going to last. That's going to be a fling. All right, Leo? So don't get all attached to the person because it's going to be a fling. Have fun while you have fun. Here go the shoe ad again, y'all. So this is a different shoe ad. Same company, different shoe. I see one shoe, two shoes. I see 4 shoes in this ad that I would like to buy. So right now I'm up to 7 pair of shoes. That is crazy. And they are some cute shoes. Ooh. Yeah, this one right here is a great summer shoe. It is really cute. I want to click on that and buy it right now. All right, but I'm not. The ad is following me everywhere I go. All right, Virgo, sudden changes at home will affect family members more than you anticipated. Try to be understanding. Take care of any dealings with government agencies. All right, so sudden things at your house is going to affect your family members. So, it's going to be more than you anticipate. But here's the thing. Just take a minute. Matter of fact, take 2 before you do anything that you're going to regret or say later on. So take a minute. Look at the changes. Come up with a solution and keep it moving. Don't dwell on it. Don't add to it. Don't make it worse. Just figure out, okay, that's the problem. That's the issue. That's the change. Whatever that is, let's come up with a solution. Keep it moving. That's what you do. Just keep it moving. All right? All right, I'm going to go to the song. I'll be right back after the song to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyssen. Stay tuned.
East Coast always in me, Commonwealth, Lil Jon, getting love from my city. Yeah. I roll call for the DMV. In my own lane, you could still ride with me. Yeah.
Lord knows I made mistakes.
You won't end, but it's too late.
I don't need your support just to know I'm important.
I will never sell myself short, cause I know you see me on the come up. Big girl with big dreams and big drip. Talk is cheap, but please dare me to run up. I'ma put my money where my mouth is. Talk a good game, I'm my alphabet. own space of mind, making boss moves in my own time, and I
Got my own ride.
find me all alone. I'm on the road. I had to take a couple hits, a couple stones, but targets I don't ever miss. They wanna know.
It's hard to be me.
Let me give you this game for free. Know you see me on the come up. Big girl with big dreams and big drip. Talk is cheap, but please dare me to run up. I'ma put my money where my mouth is. Talk a good game, I'm an alphabet. Even on my worst days, still an alphabet. Standing next to me, you gotta be an alphabet. 8-ball in your pocket, I'm your alphabet. Yeah, alphabet, baby.
Welcome back. It's your girl Audrey-Bell-Kearney bringing you the daily horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Michael Thies. I'm gonna pick it up with Libra. You would have to be sure not to burn the candle at both ends. Opportunities for romance may develop through dealing with groups that have a purpose. Minor fevers or infections will develop if you're overstressed. Stress is a mother freaker, y'all. It is. So be careful how you handle stress, Libra, because you don't want to get infections. I was sick a couple of weeks ago and I felt horrible for almost 2 weeks. Literally. So you want to take care of yourself as best you can. In the meantime, stop trying to burn the candle at both ends. One of them ends is bound to go out. You're going to have to pick one. You're going to have to pick an end, because right now that's why you're stressed out, because you're trying to burn the candle at both ends. I remember I heard one of my friends say that long time, years ago. My daughter wasn't even born yet. And I was talking to this guy. Come to find out he had a girlfriend. And his boy knew he had a girlfriend, and he was trying to like stay with me. I'm like, bro, you can kick rocks. I ain't with it. And his friend told him, man, you trying to burn the candle at both ends. I had never heard that term before until he said it. So stop trying. So literally my end went out. I'm like, yeah, my end is about to go out. And we had been dating for about a year before I realized he had a girlfriend. So I was like, dirty dog. Yeah, my end went out. He stuck with the other end. He married the other end because mine went completely out. He was like, I love you. No, you don't love me. Mine went completely out. I put it out. And he wound up marrying the other end of the candle. So anyway, you got one of them ends going to go out. That's all I'm saying. Scorpio, be cautious of making any residential changes today. Catch up on overdue phone calls and correspondence. You can expect oppositions at work. Don't let your competition be privy to information that could be incriminating. Ooh. Listen, keep your business to yourself. If that information can be incriminating to you, you might not want to put that out to anybody, especially your competition. I get it. I was in a meeting yesterday, and we're launching a new product for a client, and it was interesting because she wanted to put it out right now. It was like, yeah, you can't put that out. Like, this is a great concept. The minute you put it out, people with deep pockets can take it up and just run with it, and you're done. She's like, oh, yeah, no, you can't put that out. I know you want to publicize it because it's exciting, but we can't do that until it's like ready to go. Like, once it's ready to go, then we put it out. So you can't put out information that the competition can use against you, Scorpio. That's all I'm saying. Sagittarius, try not to judge too quickly. Your emotions may be hard to control if your mate is forcing you to undergo drastic alteration to your relationship. You will have to face each issue separately and in person. All right, look. Here we go again with the relationships. Scorpio, you the only one that have anything going on with relationships. This one right here, yeah, you listen. Your mate is trying to force you to undergo drastic alteration to your relationship. Are they helpful alterations? Like, what are they? Because if it's drastic, it doesn't sound like it's gonna help. And you gotta stand up for yourself, Sagittarius. You know, like, is it something you don't want to do? Because if you're being forced, like, is it gonna help you or is it gonna hurt you? Like, what is it? You may need to even think about, is that something you want to continue to do anyway? So think about that part. Do you still want to be with that person? I'm just asking the question. Michael gave you the horoscope. I'm just asking the question. Do you still really want to be with that person? That's just me asking that question. Capricorn, get busy trying to make more money. Yes, your intellectual charm will win the hearts and bring opportunities that you least expect. Ferret out information that will hold them responsible. All right, look at you. Get busy making more money. Yes, you're going to be charming. Your intellectual charm, Capricorn, is going to help you in making that money. So it's going to bring opportunities that you least expect because you're charming, and your charm is going to win hearts. and you're gonna get opportunities that you didn't expect, and it's gonna make you some extra money. Sounds good, doesn't it? I know you're like, I hope that happens. I hope it for you, Capricorn. I really do. Aquarius, you can expect changes to your financial situation as well as in your status. Avoid lovers who already have a relationship. Amen, Aquarius. Don't do it. Even if it's a bad one, don't do it. You can expect opposition from family as well as colleagues. All right, look, I just talked about burning the candles at both ends, like that with Libra or somebody. Listen, I get it. They're cute. You know, they're in a bad relationship. Listen, hit me up when you get out of your relationship. When you're completely free, hit me up, and we just gonna date for a little while. That's it, because I know you're not ready because you just got out of a bad relationship. I'm just saying, Aquarius. Listen, I get it. They're cute. You want to get with them, but they're in a situationship. Just keep that in mind. All right, last but not least, my fellow fish Pisces, entertainment should include the whole family. You need to look into some private matters before you can proceed with your plans. Really, now, what we got to look at. Trips will be enjoyable, and communication with your lover will clear up any misconceptions. There we go with the lover thing again. Hey, I'm all about communicating. That's what I'm all about, especially when you can take a trip. So tomorrow's my anniversary, and I'm seriously thinking about whether or not I want to take a day trip. My husband and I have talked about it. We haven't made up our mind yet. I'm seriously thinking about we're going to take a day trip somewhere. I don't know where. We may take a day trip, and then we may come back and go to dinner. I don't know. But I feel like I want to take tomorrow off. It's 20 years we'll be married, God willing. And so I still haven't figured out how to celebrate. I have not. In the meantime, fish, I will, I ain't doing no entertainment today. So I don't know about y'all. Entertainment is not on my schedule today. Tomorrow, yes. Today, no. So I'm not even doing entertainment today. I don't know what you're doing. In the meantime, I'm going to handle my business. I got to look into some private matters before I proceed with my plans. Yes, I will do that. And trips will be enjoyable. That's probably going to be tomorrow. So anyway, that's all the horoscopes I got for you today. Today is Talk Business Tuesday, and I'm going to be talking about, will AI take your job? Because that's what a lot of people are tending to believe. They think AI is going to take their job. Oh my God, AI is coming. It's going to take my job. And it is going to take some people's job. But we're going to talk about it right after this song. I'm going to a song, and I'll come back, and we're going to talk about, will AI take your job for real? We'll talk about it. Stay tuned.
Tell him no, 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 no. Tell him no, 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 no. You've been trying to cater to all the needs. You've been feeling guilty for so long. Baby, they're not friends, they are enemies. Don't you tell them yes, tell them get lost. Cause every time you go and ask for help, they say sorry, but I'm busy. So you end up doing it yourself. Boundaries, girl, you hit too close to the edge now. Only thing they got is toxicity. Think you need a cleanse, clear the out. You got their backs, but they ain't got yours. You've done enough, but they still want more. You've been a good friend down to the core. Oh, hold up, baby, don't take it. It ain't friendship if they just fake it. You don't need to put up with their bullshit. Tell them no. Hold up, baby, don't stress it. It ain't worth it, and you won't miss
Welcome back. It's your girl, Audreybell-Kearney. Listen, today is Talk Business Tuesday, and we're going to talk about AI. Y'all know first of all, I like tech. Let me say that. But I'm really loving AI, and I have been engrossed in AI. I even created a service based around AI that has actually landed me my first client, and I'm on the verge of enrolling 2 more clients into my program, a podcasting program too. I'm on the verge of doing two more of those. But here's the thing, right? AI is smart, and it's getting smarter and smarter and smarter. And I don't, some people think it's a fad. Last year, year before last, what is this, 22? At the end of 21, everything was all crazy about NFTs, and everybody was so excited about NFTs and crypto, and we were excited. We got real excited about that because it was going berserk. When that man made $69 million on some artwork, everybody lost their mind, including me. Like, okay, this NFT thing. But I struggled with NFT a little bit because I couldn't really figure out why it was important. And I still haven't figured it out. I created an NFT. I launched an NFT. I didn't sell any because I think I priced them too high. I don't think people thought it. I don't think I had a community to buy. It was all kind of things that I learned later after I launched. So I really couldn't figure out what is the real value of NFTs. Like, it was like, well, if you get an NFT, you can go to like my training for 3 years. And well, you don't really need an NFT to do that. Well, you could track it. Well, you really don't need an NFT to do this. I couldn't figure out the real utility behind UFTs. I understood when they tried to bake utilities into NFTs. I understood what that means, but I still couldn't figure out a real, even with the metaverse. Like, I was excited about that too. And I was like, okay, so I'm going to be sitting up in a virtual room with somebody, like I'm looking at them on Zoom. So those things I couldn't figure out what would be like real good uses for those things. Now, when it comes to the metaverse and training, I can see how the metaverse could be really good with training, right? I can see how you can put people inside of virtual reality and you're training them on how to do something, especially something with machines and things like that. So that part, I can see how that utility will be built into the metaverse very easily. I could also see how virtual shops could be built into the metaverse very easily, like knowing how to work that whole thing out. Now, that's going to be, tedious for some people because they have no idea how to do it. But when I was doing my research last year, because I'm still going to launch a metaverse, like our chamber, Gwinnett Women's Chamber of Commerce, we're probably going to be the first chamber with a metaverse. So I'm excited about that. But anyway, that's something that's going to happen as well. But now we're at AI, and I know AI is going berserk right now. Here's why I believe AI won't fizzle like crypto and like NFTs and like the metaverse. Here's why I feel like it won't fizzle, because it is extremely, when I tell you helpful, oh my God, this is why I believe AI would not fizzle, because it is so helpful, y'all. When I can't think of things to say, or when I got really deep questions, I do what's called prompting in ChatGPT, right? I go to ChatGPT. I have these thoughts in my head. I put them all out in a message on ChatGPT. It's called prompting. And I send it to ChatGPT, and it brings me back the most amazing information. Now, it's up to me to do my due diligence, which I do, because now I pay for a company called Quillbot to make sure it's not plagiarizing, things like that, to do this work. So here's why I think AI won't take your job. Well, let me say this. AI is going to take some people's job. It really will. And it's going to be the people who don't adapt, right? If you don't adapt to something and it's something big as AI, it's going to take your job, and you're going to be left without a job. Think about this already. When you go into a grocery store, that smart technology, when you go through there and you scan your food and it brings up the price and it tells you how much you need to pay, that's smart technology. That's already AI in play. You just don't see like the robots and all the funny looking things floating around. That's already artificial intelligence in play, because that machine can scan what you just had, know exactly what it is, and then tell you how much you need to pay for it. And then you have to put the money in the machine to pay so you can walk out the door without going to jail. You understand what I'm saying? So you're already using smart technology. The technology is getting smarter. And so for some people, it is going to replace jobs, right? But for some people, it won't. You know why? Because they're going to jump on this whole AI revolution, because that's what it is. They're going to jump on the AI revolution. They're going to find a place in the AI space for them, and they're going to flourish. Now, the people that don't do that, they're going to perish. I'm just being honest. Unless they figure out a new path for themselves and they try to stay in the space there, because AI is not going anywhere. AI is too helpful. See, NFTs was like, okay, we got this piece of art. We're going to make this piece of art. We're going to sell it to 1,000 people. We're going to sell it for three what's the thing? 3 cryptos. And, we're going to do all this stuff on solo cryptos and, OpenSea. And so I feel like it was a phase we went through. I don't feel like NFTs are done. I just feel like that was like the first phase of it. Now they're trying to figure out what the second phase look like and how is it going to be helpful. AI is not like that. AI can write code. Let me say that again. AI can write code. AI can create websites. AI can create podcasts. AI can write articles. AI can create programs to make you heal, for medical uses. AI is not going anywhere. So what you might want to do is look at how you can work with AI and use it so that you don't get left behind. And that's what you got to think about. It's not going to replace everybody, but it will replace some people. It will replace some people because they're not going to adapt, and they're going to try to figure out, well, how can I do this and keep my job? Well, you're not going to be able to keep the job. You're not going to be able to keep the job because AI is not going anywhere. So what I would say is let's talk about it for a second. Let's explore why AI won't take your job. There are 7 compelling reasons why AI won't take your job. Here's some, right? One of the most significant reasons why AI won't replace human workers is the complementary nature of their roles. Now, it's going to replace some of y'all. Don't get that twisted. Like if you go to McDonald's right now and there's a robot serving you food, oh yeah, it's going to replace that person. If there's a robot dropping the fries, oh yeah, it's going to replace that person. So some of you are going to get your job replaced, but there are others that won't get replaced because the nature of the AI depend on a human person inputting certain content, right? So for those people, it's not going to take their job, but for those who are not doing that, it's going to take your job, right? So, but one reason it won't take a job is because right now, the AI systems, they excel at processing vast amount of data and automating repetitive tasks. That is so true. It is the truth. Like when it comes to writing and problem solving and things like that, this makes humans more indispensable in areas requiring critical thinking because it can't critical think. We could critical think. We could ask, because we got to ask AI, hey, this is what I'm trying to do, right? And then AI will give us that. AI can't think of something and then tell us something. Well, let me say this. Let me just say this. AI can't think of something and then asks the question and then gives itself the answer. It may later. Right now, it can't do that. We have to do what's called prompting. So we have to ask the question and AI help us come up with the solutions. So that's why, you have to learn how to do that. Now, with that being said, you might want to think of a new career as a prompt engineer. That is a real career that's happening right now. And when I tell you it's powerful, I was doing something the other day. I was asking a question about a proposal I was putting together. And I had to ask a question about 5 different ways so I can get the answer I was looking for. The better I become at being a prompt engineer, the more I get more accurate answers, right? So you may want to look into how to become a prompt engineer like right now because they're not going anywhere and not everybody can think like that. Like I know for me, I had to take what's in my head because I had this idea about what I was doing and what I was trying to put out for the client. And I had to get it out my head and get it on paper. And I had to ask ChatGPT about 5 times what was to get the answer I was trying to get. And I got it finally. But that was after 5 tries. But the better you become at being a prompt engineer, the quicker you can get the job done. All right. AI is going to create so many jobs, right? Because it's going to be able to automate certain tasks. It's going to be able to take over things that people just really don't like to do, like dropping fries. Unless you really love dropping fries, you may not want to do that. Things that people have to repeat over and over, their repetitive tasks. It's going to free human workers up to focus on higher level responsibilities. But here's the thing. If you are not trained to be a higher level person, you won't even get that job. So you want to find out where you can level up so that you will be prepared to move into those spaces once AI move into your space. Let me say that again. You have to level up so that you can be prepared to move into these new high-level positions so that AI can take over the mundane tasks that you're doing and take over those positions. If you don't have the skills to level up, you're not going to be able to take that position either. And guess what's going to happen? You're going to lose your job, right? AI does not have like the ability to make ethical and moral decisions. People have already tried to jack AI up and to make it do stupid things, and it's like, no, we can't do that because the people behind AI have programming so it can't do things like create bombs and stuff like that. Like, I want to say something else, but this, I try to keep it family friendly here. So it has been people who have already tried to take advantage of the AI and do stupid stuff that's trying to harm the world, which I think is dumb. So humans can make ethical and moral decisions. That's what we'll do. Adaptability and versatility. Humans possess an inherent ability to adapt and acquire new skills, which is crucial in every evolving market. Not one, but every, right? It's crucial in all those markets. AI systems, on the other hand, can't do that. You got to program it to do those things. We are already programmed to do those things. Human workers can be upskilled, they can reskill, we can transition to different roles. AI really can't do that. You can tell them what to do, but they can't make a decision like, I'm gonna go over here and do something different. That's not what we do. So, but in order for you to be able to be adaptable and versatile, you gotta have them skills. So you gotta up level, you gotta reskill, you gotta do all these. You have to make yourself marketable, and you have to compete with the AI. Like, I know people saying, no, it's not going. Yeah, you do. You have to. All right, I know this is heavy, but I got to keep going. So I'm going to go to a song, and then I'm going to come back, and we're going to talk more about AI, and will it take your job or won't it? For some of you, yes, it will. For some of you, maybe not. Stay tuned. I'll be right back after the song.
I've been thinking about you day and night. Ever since I saw you with your deep blue eyes, there was something that I just couldn't deny. Something starts to burst in my chest deep inside. Why do love like this hurt? Oh my God. It feels like I'm gonna cry. It feels like I'm about to die. If I can't have you, and I wanna be alone with you, alone with you, my love, so I can show you what I'm gonna do. Alone with you, my love. I can show you what I'm gonna do. Alone with you, my love.
back. It's your girl, audreybell-kearney, and today we're talking about, will AI take your job? Because some people are afraid. They're afraid. They want to know if AI is going to take my job, you know. And here's the thing. It's going to take some people's job. It really is. But for a lot of people, it won't take their jobs. And the reason being is because AI is machine. It's a machine at the end of the day, right? So, you know, think about this for a second. If you're a business owner and you want to make sure that, yes, you can have AI in your company, but AI can't give like that personal touch. Like AI can't, now you can have an AI robot at the door and meet your clients with a nice warm, you know, rag for their heads, right? But that's something you got to program the AI to do. AI is not going to just know to go and interact with your customer the way you want to. So you're still in control of the AI that way. Also, customer experiences. Yes, I would love to see a store, and I'm sure we're going to see these stores. I'm sure already, where you have programmed the AI to really assist the customer. Now, that may take the customer service person out of the game, but, you know, or you may have the AI that's going to just, you know what, massage the person's feet. I don't know. So, but you have to program the AI to do that thing, right? So anyway, I can see AI being an enhancement to customer service. I can't see it really taking it over, because I feel like customer service, you really have to have a personal approach and a personal touch when it comes to customer service, right? I hate talking to machines. Even when when I'm going to a website and there's a chat feature, I don't even want to chat with the thing. The first thing I say is I want to talk to an agent. Like, you know, ask me no questions. I don't want to chat with the chat bot. I want to talk to a person, because what I need to know like from an agent. I don't need to go through 12 million PDF links, and I don't need to do that. I want to talk to a person. I need to ask this question and get it answered like right now. And part of me believes that 9 times out of 10, chat bot want me to go and read something. It'll be different. And I ain't going to say this. I'm going to keep that to myself. I'm going to keep that one to myself. It's an idea I just had. But anyway, I don't. When it comes to the personal touch and the customer experience, I don't feel like chatbot is going to do that. It's going to enhance that, but not take over. The other thing too is, like, we sit around and we come up with amazing ideas. The AI is not sitting around doing that. Like, they're not sitting around coming up with innovation and creativity. They're not doing that because they're not programmed for that. They're programmed to be problem solvers. They're programmed for equations. They're programmed to take your innovative idea and turn it into something. They created to create a blueprint for the innovative idea that you just came up with and turn it into something. They're not programmed to be creative and come up with their own. That's why humans are still important. Now, if you're not a creative person, if you're not an innovative person, I don't know how that's going to help you. I'm just saying. You got to be a visionary. You got to be that person. So if that's not you, you know, watch out. That could be, you know. The other thing is being a supervisor, like in accountability. AI is not holding people accountable. So if you're in a position where you can be a supervisor, you know, that is probably going to be great. But it can be used to monitor the workers, right? So even if you're not a supervisor, you may be the person that's over the AI monitoring system that's monitoring everybody else. So you like right up under the supervisor. You're like the right-hand man to the supervisor, but you can't be that person if you don't understand AI. You cannot. So you got to understand AI. You got to find the necessary tools, right, to make people, to be able to hold people accountable, see what they're doing, to report back to the supervisor. Not everybody's embracing AI. I'm happy to think it's amazing. I think it's amazing. I think that it is going to transform like what our job market looks like. And here's the thing, y'all. It's so many ways to learn about this stuff. Go and learn, because then when you do that, you will become marketable. Then you won't have to worry about AI taking your job. You can go into a new career that you probably never even thought about. Now think about this for a second, right? Machine learning engineer. That's a new career option for somebody. I looked into Amazon, because Amazon is, let me tell y'all something. When y'all think of Amazon, y'all think about going on there shopping and buying stuff, and it's getting there like in an hour, because, you know, Amazon is no joke. I ordered something day before yesterday. It came, like when I woke up the next morning, it was on the porch. I had to go outside. It was on the porch. Like I ordered it that night, probably like 9 o'clock that night. When I woke up the next morning at 7:30, it was sitting on the porch already. So that's what we know Amazon for. But Amazon has an amazing academy for learning things like machine learning. You can, and a lot of that stuff is learning for free. Why? Because they need you to understand how to do these things. So now You can help us program more AI. You can help us do more machine learning. So you can become a machine learning engineer. You can do that. That's a career option. And I'm almost certain it does not take a whole lot of time. I've looked at some of these things and I was like, man, if I was in my prime, oh baby, your lady, your girl, I would be all over this kind of stuff. Because and I still, like right now I'm working on becoming a prompt engineer. Like I love prompting. Like I will keep asking things because I feel like there's not a lot of people that can do that. I already know they can't. Like if you don't know the questions to ask, you're gonna suck at being a prompt engineer. Let me say that again. If you don't know the questions to ask the AI, you will suck at being a prompt engineer. So if you can't even think about the questions to ask, that's not going to be a career for you, because that career is predicated on you knowing what to ask to get the outcome that you need to get. If you don't know the correct questions or even know how to form it, if your mind does, because everybody's mind doesn't work like that. Mine work that way. So I can see me being an amazing prompt engineer, which is what I'm working towards, because in my business, which is marketing and media, I have to do things for people, create videos and podcasts. So I have to know how to ask the right question so I can create the content that my clients need, right? And now I got all this artificial intelligence that make my job easier. So that prompt engineer may not be a career for you, but machine learning may. Now, machine learning engineers develop and deploy algorithms and models that enable machines to learn from data and make predictions or decisions. They work on tasks such as data processing, feature selection, model training, and optimization. So that's what a machine learning engineer does. So listen, if you're afraid the AI is going to take your job, think about becoming a machine learning engineer. Now, I've heard this one a lot. I keep hearing people talk about it. A data scientist. So what does a data scientist do? A data scientist analyze and interpret complex data to extract insights and patterns. They utilize AI techniques and statistical models to uncover meaningful information, support decision-making processes, and develop predictive models. Now, I've heard that a lot. There are not a lot of data scientists out there. There aren't. So if you're thinking about, oh my God, AI is going to take my job, look at starting a career as a data scientist. They need them. They need you guys. So it's not something that they don't need. They need it. And companies are looking for that. I just happen to like prompt engineering. I love it because it just gives me an opportunity to just create amazing things, which I'm using AI to do podcasts for companies that are just too busy to do them. And I'm using prompting. I'm working as a prompt engineer to prompt the AI to create. Oh my God, I love it. I'm having a great time. And that's a part of my company because my company is marketing and media. Yeah, so I love it. Another thing you can think about is AI research scientists. Now, this is great because if you like to research, I don't think AI is going to touch any researcher job. Let me just say that. It's going to enhance what they do. However, if you want to become an AI research scientist, focusing on advancing the field of artificial intelligence through innovative research and development, this could be for you. I don't feel like AI is going to take regular research job because, it's not out there doing it. It's going to enhance what researchers do. But this person right here focus on nothing but AI research. Like, how are we going to make it better? How are we going to create this cutting edge technology to make it better? That's what they focus on. Nothing but like research on AI. But that's it. That's it. Now, here's a new one. And I'm sure they really need this person because this person right here is going to be the person that makes sure that the AI developers are just doing the right thing. An AI ethicist, right? That person ensures the development and implementation of AI technologies and adhere to ethical standards and social norms, societal norms. That means when it's trying to tell the person, certain things, like I heard somebody say that they use AI to try to do some kind of racist crap, right? AI won't let you do that. It'll tell you, I cannot do that. It'll tell you that. Like, I've been in ChatGPT and I asked a question, but I think it was about a kid. Something about kids. I was trying to create a product for kids. And it was like, yeah, we can't give you that data. And I was like, oh. And it was because what I was trying to get was data on children. And so that was a no. And it wasn't doing anything malicious. It was just that I was trying to create a product or a service. I forgot what it was. And I wanted to know about children. And whatever the question I asked, the prompt that I asked, I could not get the answer to because AI was not allowed to do that. So when you think about AI ethics, they, consider the impact AI can have on various stakeholders. It address issues such as biases and fairness and advocate for responsible AI development. So that's what an AI ethicist does, right? Robotics engineer. I met a gentleman recently, and he was a robotics engineer. I could talk to him forever. He was a young guy. He might have been in his early 30s. His name was Ish. I could talk to Ish forever. And when you saw him, he looks like a rapper. But he was a robotics engineer with 5 degrees. I was like, what? And he has a 5-year-old son, and his name is Ishmael II, right? And he said they call him I2. And he said he doesn't like his name. I said that's a sexy name. He'll love it later. He's like, he will, because when you think of somebody named I2 working in AI and robotics, yeah, that makes a whole lot of sense. I love it. But robotics engineer combine AI engineering principles to design and develop and maintain robotic systems. I don't know. The picture on this podcast right now, you see a robot sitting at a computer. Yeah, that's gonna happen. Like, I've seen a robot. They did a robot where they showed where they put something. I think it was some potato chips or something in a drawer, and they programmed the AI to, every time the potato chips go in the drawer, to take the potato chips out the drawer and put it on the counter. And every time the guy would put the potato chips in the drawer, the AI would take the potato chips out the drawer and lay it on the counter. So, that's robotics. That's not going anywhere. We're going to have robots. Every house is going to have robots. It's going to be just like iRobot. I know it's when Will came out and started iRobot, most people thought that's fantasy. Now look at where we are. That is going to be real. We're going to all have our bots. I know it's scary too, because you think the bot might take over. But robotics engineer is another way for you to get into this space. Natural language processing. Now, I create a podcast for a client, all right? And when you hear the voice on the client, it sounds just like a real person. I'm talking about real. You can't hear, like, sometimes when you hear a voice of AI, and you can hear like the clicks in their voice where you can tell, okay, this is not real. But I have been using some technology right now. It sounds so freaking real. It is amazing. I'm talking about absolutely amazing. And so, but they need specialists in that. They need specialists to help to continue to do these human voices, and so they can sound like human, like not like robotic. So that's what a natural language processing specialists do. They help with that. They help with the development of systems that enable computers to understand and interpret and generate human language. And it sounds so freaking good, y'all. It sounds so good. AI consultant. Now, I have never heard of this one, but I like it because, consultants can make a lot of money just consulting on what they love. Now, I'm going to have to look that one up because I am becoming a prompt engineer because I'm prompting a lot of content for people. But AI consultant provides strategic guidance to organizations on how to leverage AI technologies to solve complex problems and achieve business objectives. They also assess requirements, identify AI solutions, and oversee implementations and integrations. I love it. Integration processes. Listen, it's so many tools. You can become an expert in one tool. Like, it's so many. I was listening to something in Google Chrome. There are extensions just specifically for AI, for certain things in ChatGPT. You can pick any industry in this space and become a consultant. I'm talking about pick one and go all in on that one and become the go-to person for that one. That's how, because there's so many tools. Like, you can pick a tool from the AI library and say, I want to focus on nothing but this tool, everything about this tool, the processes of the tool, like how this tool interact with businesses, how it's going to help solve problems for businesses, and become an expert on that one tool. I'm telling you, and become an AI consultant and be sought after because you are the expert on that one tool as it pertains to AI. You can do that. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. It's so many ways to do this thing, y'all. I can go on and on. I got a whole article about more careers that you can do with AI. And I'm gonna post them in the show notes, so you can go back and look at everything that I just talked about. But you can also go back and look at career options that are available to you if you want to become an AI person. Like, if you want to delve into AI, if you're afraid that AI is going to take your business, take your job, this is the time for you to say, you know what, I need to pivot. I need to embrace AI because it's definitely coming for me. So I don't want to be obsolete when AI comes to my job. I want to be the person to say, you know what, Todd, you know how to do such and such, so you can stay. But Jenny, you never learn. You didn't show no initiative. You have no innovative thoughts in your head. We're going to have to let you go. Here's your pink slip and your severance. See you later. Good luck. Todd, on the other hand, because Jenny's going to leave because Jenny's afraid of technology. Ladies, we cannot be afraid of technology. It must become our friends. We have to be able to compete. We're trying to knock down ceilings. We got to be skilled to compete. It's not going anywhere. Todd gonna learn how to do AI. He gonna learn how to become a machine learning engineer. You scared? Why? Don't be. Oh my God, it's freaky. You want to be able to compete, right? You don't want to get left behind in this industry, right? Then level up your skills. Put your big girl panties on and level up, because Jenny gonna get fired. Todd gonna get to stay, and he's probably gonna be a manager because he already took the time to learn what he needed to know, created a position for himself in the company that was pivoting itself. That's what you got to do. Listen, that's what Jenny should have done. Now Jenny's out the door. Todd's still there. Now he's like upper management. He's overseeing the other new Jenny's coming in, or the other new Todd's coming in, because Jenny didn't. So I'm gonna put in the show notes. I'm gonna put more about inside it on the website. I'm gonna put more jobs that you can go for and learn about, so you can become marketable. So you don't have to worry about AI taking your job. AI is gonna take some of y'all jobs. I'm just keeping it real. Some of you gonna lose a job. But if that's the case, you need to turn around and make AI work for you. Let me say that again. If AI is gonna take your job, how about you make AI work for you? Because at the end of the day, AI is not human. You're human. You can adapt better than AI. AI is only gonna do what you tell it to do. So you might want to say, if you're gonna take my job, AI, then you're gonna work for me, because I'm gonna flip the script. That's what you got to do. That's the kind of attitude you got to have. And I don't care if you don't know how to turn on the computer. Go to the library, take a free computer class, and know how to work your way around Word at least, right? Learn how to use Canva. Canva got a whole Canva university over there. Learn how to use Canva, and then you won't be afraid to adopt to some of these new technologies. And there are a lot of them, y'all. There are a lot of them, and I'm going to be talking more about that. On Talk Business Tuesday, I'm going to be talking more about AI. I'm going to be talking more about GPT. I'm going to be talking about more how to be productive in your business. That's what Talk Business Tuesday is going to be about. So be sure to tune in every Tuesday at 10 a.m. after I do the horoscopes. Okay. All right. I said a lot. I know I did. I'm going to go to my last song, and then I'm going to come back and give you my words of inspiration for the day. Then I got to go, y'all. I got to go after that. So stay tuned. I'll be right back.
Caught by a feeling, goes me on the right or wrong, gets me what I want. I'm hanging by a string,
Welcome back. So listen, guys, that's all I got for you today. But before I go, I want to give you my word of inspiration, and here goes. It says, it's easier to go down a hill than to go up, but the view is much better at the top. Ooh, let me say it again. Somebody missed it. It's easier to go down a hill than to go up one, but the view is much better at the top. Yes, trying to get to the top is tough. You hear what I'm saying? Trying to get to the top is tough. But I guarantee you ever think about this, right? You ever think about when you go up in an elevator or you go up some stairs and you look out over something, how beautiful it looks? You ever climb? I went hiking a couple of years ago. I went to Sedona with my daughter. She took me for I think she said it was for Mother's Day. I thought it was my birthday. But anyway, not last year for Mother's Day, but Mother's Day of 21. She took me to Sedona for Mother's Day. And it was a rough time in our lives. We lost my mom in 21. Then she turned around and lost her grandfather in 21. So by the time Mother's Day rolled around, we just needed a minute. We needed a minute just to debrief. And so her aunt kept the baby for us. And she and I alone went to Sedona, Arizona, to the desert. Because Sedona is beautiful. It looks like the desert. But I went hiking for the first time in my life. And I didn't think I could do it. And we hiked up this mountain. Now I can tell y'all right now, my daughter went and sat on the edge of the mountain. That wasn't something I was even thinking about doing. I was like, look, I'm not even going over. Like, I went over there. I wasn't even to the edge. It was just, I was like, yeah, I'm going to have to back up and sit back here. So I backed up and sat all the way back on a rock. So I could just not, because I can't stand looking down. And I'm not really good with heights. But looking out over the mountains from up on top of the mountain, oh my God, it was the most beautiful thing ever. So the view is definitely better at the top. And so when you put that in perspective to where you are in your life and your business, when you think about going up that hill and how tough it is, just keep in mind that once you get to the top, the view is better. It looks better. Things are better. The air is better. It's better from the top. The view is so much better from the top. But you got to first make the climb. You got to first put the work in and get to the top. And I know it's hard. I'm talking about, I recently, just a minute ago, I was talking about AI and changing jobs. And somebody said, oh my God, Audrey, that's too much work. But here's the thing. What do you want to be? Do you want to be at the top of AI? Or do you want to be at the bottom trying to fight with AI and compete with AI? Where do you want to be? That road is tough. It may not be as tough as climbing to the top of a mountain like I did. And that was tough. My daughter said she was so proud of me because I never did that before. That was tough. But here's the thing. It's tougher being at the bottom, scraping the bottom of the barrel. It's tough. It's hard. That's hard, y'all. And if you don't have to be at the bottom, then work your way to the top. Because once you get up there and look back and look out over the vastness of what's at the top, oh my God, it's beautiful. It is beautiful. That's where you want to be. All right. So all I got for you today could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent the last 1 hour with me, and I love and appreciate you for that. If you missed any episode of the show, be sure to go to goodmorninggwinnett.com to listen to all past episodes and connect with me on Facebook and Instagram on the Good Morning Gwinnett. That's where you can find me. And if you really like the show, subscribe to the show right now. Copy the link, share it with a friend, tell them to subscribe to the show. And if you really, really, really like the show, do me a favor. There's going to be a link in the description. Buy me a cup of coffee. I would appreciate that as well. Thank you guys for listening. I really appreciate your time because you didn't have to spend time with me, but you did. So I appreciate that. If you missed a show, go to goodmorninggwinnett.com to listen to all the past and watch all the past, listen to all the past episodes there. I'll be back again tomorrow with another great show. You guys stay safe out there. And until next time, my friends, make it a great day. Bye, y'all.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you like this episode, subscribe now and share with your friends. To learn more about Noise Media Network, visit noisemedia.us.